Good morning. We're gonna make this an awesome trading day. I can feel it. I managed to move one of my monitors, like put it up on a book that I had sitting. It's actually sitting on top of a thesaurus. So it's a little bit higher than what it was yesterday, so it makes it easier for me to navigate. But let's see exactly what we did overnight. Take this time to kind of map it out. So here's our, this is what we were watching yesterday, actually. We have all these imbalances above. We did make a nice W structure yesterday, which means I'm only looking for long positions. I want to trade away from the peak formation, which for this would be the W. So I just have to wait for my entry to get in, but that's what I'll be looking for. Yeah, I know, news in half an hour. I won't miss it like I did yesterday. Can't decide if I like the black or the white. I'm gonna flip it, hang on. Open anyway. Okay, so I have I hate how bright this white is, but that's okay. Okay, let's start with the 4 hour. And I'm just gonna go ahead and remove everything that I have drawn on here to make my life easier. We're getting a pretty good pullback, but that's what we want to see before anything, really. Oh, we just opened. I was late. I'm not going to take any trades for this open, mainly because like I want to go long right now, but I'm going to wait. I'm not mentally set up for it. So I'm going to wait. So we could get a retest into here. This would be a 4-hour. I'll lock that in place. Four hour, 1 hour, 1 hour. We do have. Yeah, I could actually see us coming back down to 185. This is the New York VWAP. Probably not any lower than that unless we really make like a second leg. I'll draw this off. I don't think we're going to come down to yesterday's low though. Highly improbable. No vectors on the hourly to take back. So there's just that 4-hour vector of imbalances. And then we have these 5s. This does look like a good W structure though. Let me draw this. So that will help keep my mind right. We tested the daily open. Okay. Well, now that I synced all of this globally, got a W on the 15. I'm in for a long. Unless the news just does not let this move. And dang it. Might get tagged out here. No, I did the wrong thing. Closing. That was really dumb. That was really dumb. I got very lucky just now. I misclicked. Very dumb. I'm gonna call that dumb luck. That was not a win for me. Let's get the 1 minute up. Okay, now I'm back in longs again because this looks good. And it tagged me out. Okay, 1 second while I adjust the settings on my display. 1 second. I gotta log into this account. coming back. There we go. So we're kind of bouncing around here at the VWAP. I don't know if we're actually gonna have an up day yet. Let's see, we're like bouncing off of the daily VWAP as well. We pinned it this past time. Daily VWAP is sitting. Figure this area right here. Okay, this is actually lining up. If this finishes, we have... Oh, there's still 3 minutes left. Okay, let's see. See if they hold the daily open or not. We pinned it. This looks like we're gonna push down. Daily open, what are you gonna do? I'm in long. Trying to... Okay. Okay, I have stops in place just in case. If this does decide to lose the daily open and actually go down, I just want to, yeah, cut out of it and be done with it. This looks like we should work our way down. But we're right at, oh, this is the silo. This is a big area to watch. Yeah, I might actually end up taking another long position here. Yep, as a bounce off the silo. Had a little bit later entry on this one, so that's just where it's gonna have to go. It's also last week's low. Hey, Wells. Yeah, I can see a move down. We have the news coming up here not too long from now. As much as I like this position, I probably will move out of it here pretty soon. If it can't seem to get off the silo. This is also the daily VWAP I was talking about. New 5-minute candle. See what it does. If we get a straight rise, that would be great. Thinking if we reject again here at the 50 on the 52nd, I might have to just kind of cut these out. And can we push above the 800 on the 5? That's what I'm trying to figure out right now. What do I feel like they're going to tap that again? Yeah. That was funky. Like they don't want to come up. Come on. Tagged one out at break even. It's always funny whenever they don't get the whole thing. Now they did the whole thing. Okay, I'm out of that. Let's just... They are going to try and tap the silo again. I'm gonna try longs again here. Hopefully I don't get stopped out, but might. Okay. It's probably a little bit too aggressive. A minute 56 left. And then we have a new candle. This 5 minutes finishing how I want it to finish. Getting that push up. 5 minutes now blue. I do expect them to come back down for this though. So I'm trying to see if they can get over the New York session VWAP or not. Come on, NASDAQ. Oh, now we're green on the 5. It's not really ideal. I'm taking off those positions. New 5 minute candle. Okay, so they already they already took back the green vector on the 5. I gotta put stop someplace. I don't have a way to connect both of my... Oh, it just tagged me out. That was fast. Okay. It's alright. Let's see if I get another entry for these Apex accounts, but I don't think so. This is looking like they possibly want to go down due to them, like, they're not getting over this New York session VWAP. They keep just wicking above it. So we have a wick here, wick here, wick here. All of these are indications that, hey, maybe we don't want to go above the VWAP. Excuse me. I'm really trying not to get FOMO. See if they actually make it above the VWAP this time. Still hasn't closed on the 1 minute above. Now pinning it from the top side. Let's see. Yeah, look at that. Another wick. How many wicks do you want? This is trash. We can't trade this right now. So how'd you do on your short, Welly? Welly? Oh, that's nice. Were those on Apex accounts? Or on something else? I'm watching for longs again. I know we were rejecting the VWAP, but yeah, I'm gonna try it. Why not? We had a 1 minute, yeah, Apex, yeah. We had a 1 minute red vector that literally pinned the, right here, we pinned the psychological low from Monday, Asian range Monday. So I'm actually gonna try and let this run from here. Everything's at break even. We're now green on the 1. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see how far this runs. Barely taking me back to green on. I think we're just going to take profit. Okay, so that one's out. This one's out. There we go. Apex has that sale going on right now. Or it's not as, well, they're 90% off, but then they're also doing like a cheaper, what do you call it? Activation fee. It's like $85 a piece instead of their usual price. So I really want to get these passed, but I would have to do, I'd have to stop being a chicken shit and put more size on it. It's just kind of crazy trading it all together. Yeah, I'm at a point where I can risk it to see if I get paid out with them. I know other people who are getting paid, but they're also like affiliated with them, so we'll see. Oh, yeah, that was the move to hold. Oh well. So before I... Yeah, no, I totally agree. I'm not getting back in right now. I was just thinking, like, I need to write this down, though. Because this is a beautiful trade. You like, even on the 15-second, this is a beautiful trade. So you had 2 red vectors. Let me make notes while I'm thinking about it. I actually woke up and I have a horrible headache. Put it on my wall. I already took medicine for my headache. I need to be drinking water is what I need. Yeah, I had some bad trades yesterday. Just over trading. I should have stopped when you stopped yesterday. I should have been done. I know what it is I'm sitting here longer than what I typically would because I feel like I need to stream for a longer period of time. But I'm not gonna continue doing that the whole time. So I'm gonna try and shorten it and just make really good trades early on before I get tired. Mentally tired, drained. Oh, I want to go long. Ooh, look at it flip. Nope, just kidding. Don't go long. Entry is as price shifted. That's what I was thinking of. I hate how the silo does not show up on the 15-second chart. So I'm going to draw a line. We'll make it black. Text label. Silo. What? And then it still doesn't show. It's not showing up. Okay, so I need to specifically put it on this one. Yeah, that's trash. Okay, now we're 5 minutes before news. They're gonna start setting it up. So where is Psi High? Because I'm not taking a trade right now. Psi High. Yesterday high was the Psi High, okay. I gotta remember to lock these too. So this is Asian Monday low. Okay, and I did lock that one in. Okay, let's come back. Where is the midpoint at? I'm not good at finding the midpoint of here. Wait, if I go back on the 5, doesn't it tell me? No. Well, that's annoying. Okay, well, I don't have the midpoint. Let's see, this news might be able to get us down to the midpoint for Monday's 23,463. Okay, 23,4. I'm just gonna call it the side midpoint because I know what that means. Asia, Monday, midpoint. I'll make this one dotted. All righto. They're giving me another entry. But is it really the entry that I want? Pozo. No, they're gonna spike it down. We've basically been, look, we're consolidating, which is great. I mean, this could be like some kind of crappy W formation, but I don't trust it. 23,330. Where's 23,330? Oh, right here. That'd be interesting. You said that's last night, right? Oh, news is out. Imagine that. I am in long on the Apex ones, but I've got already stops at break even, so it doesn't show up on here. I just really liked how we held Asian, the silo. Nice push. We'll see. We'll see if it can actually get out of here. Go, baby, go. Let's pass these accounts, man. To rip it. Come on. I know we have imbalances above. Oh, that was a green vector on the one. It's got to hold. If it can hold the session VWAP and start shifting out, then we'll be good. So really, like 395. Man, I got in at 384. Let's see. Let's see if these can just go. I like what I'm seeing for longs. I do like this. I like this a lot. Let's go back. So if we held the SI low, which was also last week's low, and this can actually hold and not be a prick, then we should go re-break the highs. The daily high at 458. We'll see. We know NASDAQ does not go straight up like this. See if we get stuck at the 200. If so, I might just have to cut it. Yeah, I was looking at it and I'm just like, this just makes too much sense. I don't even know what the results of the news was, but it makes too much sense. Like this, we have all these imbalances up here to take back as well. And then it liked yesterday. You know, yesterday we had a nice W formation, a big W formation. So unless it wants to decide to come down and take out the vector on the 4 hour, I don't see why this can't hold. This looks like this might be one of those days where it just kind of like trickles up. So let's see if it can actually hold. This looks good. This looks smart. I feel smart. I guess that means I should get humbled pretty quick then, huh? Okay. Look at her go, going for that 458. Let's do it. Let's do it, lady. Do it, lady. Yeah, I just don't know if I should be getting out because we've got green vectors on the 15-second coming in. But sometimes, now we're blue on the 1, blue on the 5. Did not take out the high. If it can hold the standard deviation band that it's on right now. Actually, I think it's more like SD +1. We're at SD2 right now, but as long as it holds SD1, I think we'll be okay. Well, that would, so my stops would have to be monetary based because it's apex, you know, in the trailing drawdown to get these passed. That looks like it wants to come back down. What are you doing, NASDAQ? Okay, so how much am I willing to give back? Right now I've given back about 500. I think that's all I want to give back. That's I'm gonna put my stops. Yeah, I'll just put my stops a tick below the 50 EMA on the 5-minute time frame. So my stops are basically about here. Oh, it won't let me take it. It's like, let me draw my stop on here. Oh, and that's the midpoint of this. So as long as we hold this, we're going up. We're sitting right there. Thinking like 414. We'll give it a lot of room. We'll do 410. Because if it comes back to 410, then it's going to take the whole vector, the whole shebang. Well, I feel like it just seems like technically it wants to go up. I mean, and now we've got this nice long wick on the 5 minute. Actually, I'm gonna put it at the bottom of the wick because if it comes back down, then it'll go down. So at 424, I'll just trail it. Oh, and I was smart. I bought a coffee this morning. I drink a lot of iced coffee because it's so hot here. So I went and bought a coffee, thinking it would help my headache, and it's not. Okay, so we took out the daily high, or by about $2. And now we're pulling back. Still trailing almost like 500, like 400 off of the drawdown. I still have 2,600. I don't want this 5 minute candle to flip on me. I guess if it flips, then I'll just have to manually close it. $436. I'm gonna trail my stops to 433. I don't know what I had them at last time. 430 maybe. Came back to 8 at a midpoint. Looks like it's just about to take me out. I was bad and I actually moved my stops, so I'm still in this. I want to see if we just push straight back into this wick on the 5 minute, pushing up. We have lots of imbalances up here on the 1. Okay, now they're for sure at 432, which puts it. Yeah. So this needs to shift out or I just need to close. And that way it'll only be coming back 500 off of each of these evals I'll be giving up. So unfortunately with the Koa, I don't know if you use Apex or not, but Apex has an intraday trailing drawdown. So like as the trade goes into profit, it trails you. So that's why I'm saying I don't want to leave too much on the table. Yeah, okay. Who do you trade with? So these are all 100Ks. I bought 11 of them this weekend. I was like, I used to trade with Apex and then I had some payout issues. And that was a year ago, I think. No, they're 100K. Oh, that's my... Okay, it's gonna take me out. That's fine. I am totally fine with that. I don't know if I'm comfortable taking a short here, so I'm just gonna set it out. Yeah, I love my take profit trader ones. They're my favorite by far. So since we don't have this trade up anymore. Back to VWAP. Let's see if they actually break the VWAP or do we... Ooh. Oh, that is nice. I don't know if I'd be comfortable taking a long here anymore, but... Kind of a funky, like, head and shoulder pattern, and then they just rolled over. Thing is like, when I see all these vectors on the 15-second, I'm like, okay, how likely are they just going to come right back up again? We'll see. They're testing daily open for like the 100,000th time. Oh yeah. Well, we're long with a tight stop. We took back the vectors. I'm gonna try these on my take profit trader. I am keeping a tight stop on these though, because it with that hard of a sell-off, it just looks like it wants to come right back down again. Okay, I'm already at break even. Just to cover myself. Oh yeah, that was fast. Okay. Okay, well this is where I was supposed to stop trading yesterday. Wells. So I'm gonna sit on my hands and just kind of see what it does. You have a good one. Yeah, I'm not really getting anything off of... Oh, we're not even at the top of the TDI bands either. Okay, this is funky. This is very rangy. I didn't like that wick. Let's see if they can actually get back over... That wick on the 15-second is just kind of taunting with me right now. I just don't trust it. Yeah, it didn't look right. We're getting a lot of volume here, which is good. Yeah, that profit needs to stay there. So I just need to stay patient. I think what we're actually doing is we'll probably reject off of this New York session VWAP and come down again. We're testing it pretty good right now. Well, that was the entry. Oh well. We'll wait. Do we have any other news? Oh, we have news again. I think we have news again tomorrow. What's it called? We're just looking back so far today. So I did have one loss that was like $675. That was on my take profit traders. So I was red at some point. I just don't stay red like that very long. I don't know if that was the first trade I took. I think that was the first trade. No, it was like my 4th trade. Oh yeah, that's right. I was green, but it ate back into my my P&L. That's why I didn't notice it. Okay, I'm gonna log out of this one. I don't like longing the top, but I am taking a long on my apex. With a really tight break even. Probably way too tight of a break even already. Like this might just stop me out. Yeah, it just stopped me out. That was dumb. Way too tight. It's okay. Oh, and then it pulled back anyway. Okay. Well. We might just be range trading this today. Nope, there it's going for the high of the day. No? Pulling back on a wick? We don't have Trump speaking or anything today, do we? I can't believe I'm gonna say this. I need another screen. I don't know if this laptop can do with another screen though. There it goes. I should have trusted this W structure I was in. Just ran my stops too tight. That would have been a nice trade. Not a very good risk to reward if you're just taking back the vectors on the 15. But if you would have aimed for like Asia midpoint maybe, that would have been nice. Koa, have you ever traded with Top Step? I'm just getting their emails. Yeah, I've traded with them too, and I had live accounts with them, and everything was fine and dandy. But then they pushed everybody to Top Step X, and I'm not a fan of how many problems their platform has. Wow. No, I was actually thinking of going short. No, I purposefully closed out the accounts with Top Step. I just liquidated the accounts to pay bills. I'm just debating if I want to reopen. If I reopen with them, I'd have to do 5 of 150s. I just like take profit because you can take a payout whenever you want. It's like, why go elsewhere when take profit is there? No, Top Step X has a lot of issues. Like, a lot of issues. Really debating on taking a long here. No. Why is that at 1? Okay. Whatever. That was weird. Oh, I did that on purpose. Okay. Yeah, we're going to take longs. Tight stops. Well, stops at... We'll see. I want to see them take back this violet vector on the 15-second. I was watching it, and there was a wick on the 15-second, this green vector right here is what I was mainly watching for. But I'm moving stop to break even because I don't want them to come back on me. I don't want to get back any more of my profits. That's what it is. This looks good though. Kind of move that out of the way. I don't want to get back too much. Trailing this on the 15-second. You'll see me move it up just about, there we go, and then we get stopped out. Closing out my apex as well, so that way we're back to 0. Well, back to nothing open. See if they hold Asia midpoint. It kind of looks like they want to. Yep, looks like we're gonna re-break the highs. No? Pulled back right away. We are a little light on the volume profile to the downside. We've done a lot of accumulating up here. I don't know. Maybe I should check and see where we're at for the week. Just to give us a better idea. Do it on this one. $483. We're about $10 from the 50 EMA on the 4-hour time frame. Volume profile for the week. So Asian high. So we're looking. Okay, hold on. That's Friday. This also says Friday, so maybe Sunday, 2. So for the week, 4401 is the point of control. So actually we built enough yesterday that this looks good to continue going up. I don't want yellow. That's interesting. On the other time frame it had. Hold on. Since I'm not trading this right now anyway. Yeah, on the hourly it's showing. That we're at. Sorry, I'm losing my words. Point of control, value area low, value area high. Let's add those on. So yeah, that's nice. We made a W at the value area low. Value area high. We're pretty thin up here. Basically at 500. There we are. We just came back to the 4-hour 50 EMA. And take this back to the 5. You know, I think this is my 1-minute chart. That's right. I'm gonna wait for a pullback. Pretty sure we'll get one. Blue vector on the 15-second at the high. Victoria! Hi, love. How are you? Yeah, I was wondering if it was gonna actually show up or not. Sometimes it does and sometimes it doesn't. So crazy. Are you, what stocks are you trading? Because you don't just do like indices and stuff. Really? That's interesting. You're in options. Okay. I'll get there one day. I feel like I want to branch out. Like I love doing futures, but I really want to learn like the options. Do you feel like you have to watch it all the time? Okay, it looks like we are gonna actually go, we're gonna go for the SI high, but there's these imbalances on the 5-minute that definitely want to be taken. I need a better pullback. I kind of missed this last one, but that's all right. We kind of already came down and tried to retest into the VWAP and failed, but I actually would like to see it come down again. Not quite sure if we're going to get that during this New York session, though. I just realized that's bothering me. I'm gonna fix it. These are so much bigger. There. Now I lined them up better. Lock everything in place before I mess it up. Okay. Wow. This thing is just rocking and rolling. What's the goal on? I gotta make like 6,000 on all these accounts. Thinking a short looks really good right now. But we're still going up. Yeah. See if we can re-break the high again. We can go a little push up here. Might tag me out at break even on these Apex accounts, but we still have imbalances above. Yep, it barely tagged me out. We'll see. See what it does. Kind of looks like it's peeling back after that 1 minute vector. Yeah, I got break even. Still kind of liking the shorts here. Very extended. We'll see if I get stopped out on these. Yeah, very likely. See if they can actually break the high with some gusto. It looks like they should. Figure I've got break evens on, so I'm not sure how far this will actually go. See if it just tags me out and flips. That's what it looks like. Yeah. Okay. It's still early. So that's what they've done. So with Top Step, you can now purchase a reactivation fee on your XFAs. It's definitely interesting. Just another way for them to make more money. Wait, they're gonna go through and take back those imbalances upside. Yeah, I can't get in. I hate it whenever it does this. This is so, I don't know, 6 months ago, a year, no, we'll say like a year ago, when NASDAQ would trend up like this, and it does it real tight and choppy and just real slow, but yet it'll come back and wick you out constantly. Those have always been my worst trading days, when it just picks a direction and goes. I do better when it's zigzagging for me. I find more entries that way. Okay, I'm gonna take a peek at Top Step, see what they're doing here. Well, anyways. It's a nice pullback. Good, maybe this is the start of a pullback for me to get back in. So on the 15-second and on the 1 minute, what I want to see is them pulling back with vectors. I could see us coming back here to like the 200, maybe the 50. Is it going to give me that much of a pullback or no? Nope, we're long. Let's see if we can go retest the highs again. Looks a little shaky, so I'm going to break even. I think I see a gap. Not sure on this gap. Yeah, see here on the 15-second, there's a gap. Sometimes they can just wick back and take that gap. Hopefully they don't stop me out. If they, yep, they stopped me out. Okay. That's fine. We're back in again. Oops, that's a buy 9 limit. Oh, I need to sell 9 stop. We might get stopped out here real quick. Yep, so we're stopped out. Okay. Now I wait. I liked this trade because of this. It came back for it. Okay. Not sure I actually like getting in here though. This looks more like a possible short. Like that was just a bounce up to come back down again. Put in a limit order to see, we'll see if it gets filled for a short position. This blue vector on the 15-second, I want to see if they can come back up to this SD2. We'll see if they tag it. It's looking like it. They may not come up for it. Okay, there they tagged it. So now my stop is actually that top wick. We'll see if I get stopped out. I'd like to see it reversed down from here. But just in case it does something crazy. Y'all, it almost stopped me out. I'm now break even on that trade just because I don't want to get totally smacked. Let's see if we can sell off from here. That was me testing. I usually market order everything in. And that one I actually didn't. And I'm not going to do break even. I'm just going to leave my stops where they need to be, which is that wick. Kind of getting some nice push up here. Oh, stopped out. Okay. Let's see. Green vector on the 15-second. Trying to sell one more time. And feeling better about it. So there was this red vector on the 15-second sticking out, and they literally came back and took it wick for wick. Right here. Well, not wick for wick, but red vector to the T right there. So this is why I took the short. And that it was failing with these wicks right here. Now if I can get back to the right screen. I did put this break even. So if it comes back for that red vector and flips up, then I'll just be out again. Trying to give it the room that it needs to go. Come on, don't stop me out. It'd be kind of odd if it actually just holds. It's usually like the third time they come back. You know, we had one touch, two touch. This would technically be a third touch. They usually fall. But we'll see. They left a wick. Let's see if they can actually break into that wick or not. Couldn't imagine just... Really? You just gonna skyrocket like that? So rude. So rude. Oh, my stops are the top of that wick now, so it might just take us out for like 20 bucks. Yep, that's exactly what it did. Almost looks like it wants to fail. Ah. I'm trying this like it failed. One more time. I just realized this is set on the total dollar, not... Oh, well, yeah, I guess it's better than having the dollar open. Oh, that's because dollar open shows up on the position. Duh. Okay. I might need to be done trading. My brain's not working. See, we have a green vector on the 1 to take back. We're just not getting any real kind of push down. It's taking too long. Yep, and it stopped me out before I could close my trade. I think I'm done trading for the day. Hey, Ronnie. Can't say it was necessarily a bad day. Like, I'm doing okay, it's just... I find I get bored, so then I want to start clicking buttons. You know, like, oh, it looks like it's gonna fail, and finally come back. I'm really thinking like back to VWAP, but we already had this test back towards the VWAP earlier for the session. So once they moved away from it, and then we came back, there's really we probably won't get a move like that unless we get news or something like that that comes out, or maybe towards the end of the session. I do have a bad habit of taking too many break-even trades. I had a couple really nice trades down here that, you know, barely got tagged out. Okay. So we finally took back that imbalance But now we have a stopping volume candle. I don't know if we're actually... Like, they could just rip it right back up from here. They picked up a gap. Oh, a gap and an imbalance. Yeah. In fact... Because our trend has been up. I don't know, this is kind of jerky, the behavior. If they just shift out of here, that's great. But otherwise I might just take my money and run on these trades. So basically what they did here, they're probably gonna tag me out. There was a gap. If they push it down, they might come back down here to the 50 EMA. But they tried with these red vectors on the 15-second as well. I was kind of watching it because you had these multiple reds and violets, and it seems like they were bouncing every time we did that. And we still have imbalances on the 5-minute upside to take back. And we could even try the psychological high. Okay, I don't want to give back too much on these Apex accounts. Okay. Let's see if we can get one more push down. Yeah, we basically had a box that we were working, push down below the box with a vector, and then shift up. Let's see if it actually holds that box, though. I don't know.